Welcome back to IPCPR 2017 with Cigar Federation. I'm Trip here with Nick Melillo of Foundation Cigars. I get that a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's a good mic right there.
Dude, it's hot.
Yeah, nice. Just like Foundation.
Yeah. Foundation is hot this year. So
Dude.
Your booth has been popping. You've been like, it's been crazy.
We try to put on a show.
Yeah.
You know, we just got Best in Show.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I say that.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
All right.
All right,
so excited
first,
about everything.
Let's talk about the Highclere Castle.
Yes.
I smoked that. That's a really good cigar, man. How did that happen? Like, how did that come together?
This is really surreal, this whole project, and a great honor. So a friend of mine from Connecticut owns a distillery for moonshine.
Which one?
Onyx Moonshine. Okay. So we've become really good friends over the years, and he has become very good friends with Lord Carnarvon. Okay?
Wow.
Yes. Lord Carnarvon is the godson to the Queen of England.
Mm-hmm.
His great-grandfather discovered King Tut's tomb, which is super cool.
Yeah.
With cigar in hand, and you know, so they became really good friends, and they're working on a Scotch that they're building a distillery at Highclere Estate, which is a 5,000-acre estate.
Wow.
And Adam said to Lord Carnarvon, "You have to meet Nick. You know, he's as passionate about cigars as we are about, you know, whiskey and history. And, you know, if you see the Foundation brands, there's a lot of history and depth and culture to these brands. So you can take them as far or as not as far as you'd like. So this is now living history that we're working with here. So we met and hit it off almost instantaneously. Very down to earth. Lord Carnarvon. Became friends almost very quickly, and he's very much into agriculture and farming on the estate, so very down to earth that way. When he saw the process in Nicaragua, you know, we traveled together. I got to really share Nicaragua with him. It was just an instantaneous, you know, connection and click, and I had been working on some blends since Adam had told me about the project, and it's just been surreal, man. So you know, Downton Abbey is filmed at Highclere Castle. You know, it's one of the, I think, most popular shows.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, it's like, it's got Highclere Castle on the box, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's it's like Downton Abbey fans are going to love it.
Oh, big time.
And
I've never received so many messages from guys saying, "I've never heard this before, Nick, but my wife said I have to buy this box of cigars," which is, you know, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So the tobacco, though, so, you know, you have this big name, you know, historic family, but I wanted to make sure, of course, you're dealing with a guy that is in love with tobacco.
Yeah.
So, you know, Connecticut Shade is one of the most elegant, beautiful wrappers in the world. These guys have a smoking room in the castle. They've been, you know, customary to smoke cigars after dinner since the early 1800s. I started asking him, "Do you have any archives of cigar-related history?" So the archivist at the castle, brought documents of when his great-grandfather was buying cigars from the Partagas factory. So I sort of wanted to, you know, build something up around cigars that were being smoked at that time. So. So we're using some really interesting filler tobaccos. There's a hybrid seed called Nicodon that we're using that is specifically for the project. Ometepe, which is the volcanic islands down south in Lake Nicaragua. You know, volcanic soils there. There's not very big plantation farms, small batch, amazing tobacco, jalapa. So the hybrid is from Esteli. The binder is Matafina, Brazil. And that really brings everything together. You know, the Connecticut Shade wrapper is very thin. So you start using heavier tobaccos in the filler, it's so thin it doesn't buffer a lot of the strength sometimes. You know, it's like if you took the Tabernacle blend, put a Connecticut Shade, it would really rip you, it'd be too intense because it's not broadleaf, it's not thick, it doesn't buffer and round out the filler tobaccos like this. So I was challenged with that. How do I, you know, not just use lower primings to keep it, you know, really mild? How do I use some of these heavier Vizos to get some strength in there, but it not be completely overwhelming? And that Matafina just really brings everything together.
Kind of the catalyst.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's the champion. I was working with a lot of San Andreas for the binder, and then I said, wait a second. Matafina is one of my top, I love that for binder.
Yeah.
I've used it in the past on on a cigar
things
that has become fairly popular over the years, and, so that really brings everything together. So I'm super, super excited for this project. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah.
And then next up, something that will probably be a little easier to find than the Highclere is the Gueguense Maduro.
Yes.
Which I smoked, and I was kind of blown away by that.
Man, you work with blends, and on the production floor, you deal with a lot of moisture from the rolling floors.
Yeah.
So when you're blending cigars on the floor, you smoke them fresh. The moisture mutes a lot of times the blend.
Yeah,
you don't
something
get the
can be
fullness.
really great as soon as it's rolled, and you can't tell that it's going to be terrible, or the other way around.
From experience, I kind of get a sense, of course, but then with time, you never know until you know.
Yeah, it really
reveals.
reveals.
So when I smoked them at 60 days, I was like, oh my God. So much, it just passed my expectations, what I was hoping for,
Oh,
I was hoping
it's
because it
incredible.
was good, and then after it ages out, it's just soft box press, changed up the blend compared to the Gueguense, the filler blends to adjust to the San Andreas.
Yeah.
The binder is the same as Corojo from Jalapa. The fillers, we have Esteli, Condega, and Jalapa. It's a little bit more ligero in there because, again, that ligero can take that. The San Andreas is a little bit thicker, can buffer out some of that strength and not be too aggressive. So,
Sure.
Proof is in the pudding,
Yeah, I'm really excited for that one
like
to release.
It's gonna be. I don't like to jinx things, so I hope you guys like it.
All right, so now we're here in front of the booth. So you got Best in Show for Medium Exhibitor. That's kind of exciting.
I'm excited. I was like a kid at Christmas when they came over to the booth during the day. We were packed, and the guys at the IPCPR have been great. I'm not just saying that because of this booth, of course, but they helped us out all the way through, leading up to here, and it was pretty seamless. So, and I'm learning a lot about doing trade shows. It just hasn't been my thing.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting it makes all the sleepless nights and all the stress really worth it. That, and of course, man, with, seeing customers from all over the country and the world.
Yeah.
We have some great customers that have been supporting us from the beginning, from Australia and different places around the world. So it's awesome, man.
So,
of course, you guys, man, can't say enough.
So
Federation is strong.
Did you have any idea you were kind of going for Best in Show, or were you just like, I'm going to make a cool booth that I like?
We're just making cool stuff that we like. Yeah. And, my man, Jay, been friends with since the 6th grade. I was over at his place for Thanksgiving, hadn't seen him in a while, and he's just my friend that's the true artist and poet and, beat maker, and he's just been keeping it real since we've known each other. When I saw these 3-dimensional collages he was working on, it was very, very unique and unlike anything I've seen, and he just crushed it. So you should definitely get some shots around here.
We have.
Because it's just super cool. Kind of, it's tough because the video and pictures don't do them justice because of this.
I don't think they could.
Yeah. So another special treat is this special chest that we've made in tribute to our new office on 50-acre tobacco farm in the heart of the Connecticut River Valley, which is a dream come true. Yeah. So my man Alex Thief Operandi in Nicaragua, the head of the Foundation Art Department, did this beautiful sort of tribute to Connecticut Esteli connection, which came out really awesome. So, and then I'm going to have you help me here, maybe pull out. Yeah, look at these, baby.
I mean, it's kind of gorgeous. It's just real nice looking.
I'm just in love with this thing. This is actually based off an old box from the 1920s from Hoya de Monterrey, and we put our own touch on it. So, my man Dave Sather, who's the VP of sales for the company, gave me a beautiful gift for Christmas, and
that's awesome.
Unfortunately, we can't make these in really high quantities, so every retailer is actually limited to 3.
Wow.
So
Yeah, they're not going to be easy to find.
Yeah, so I mean, I just didn't want to overcommit to, you know, they're just so hard to make. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a cool little
Awesome.
piece, man. Yeah. Cool, right?
All right. Thanks for taking the time, Nick.
Boom.
Really appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
all
man.
the support. Big up to all you guys out there, Federation. We got to do that one more time.
Yeah.
We got to do
That was weak.
The explosion. Peace.